I want to do a show and tell of the Echo Base that the geometry is pretty interesting, to be honest. That we can start off with looking at the dovetail design. So this was a way of trying to align attachments easily, but also have a retention mechanism. It has a nice little seated shelf, so pieces can perch on it and be like the perfect level, basically. If we look on this side for this, this goes on a channel. And so the I guess you want to call them blocks. It keeps it from rotating, so you don't have any yaw issues. If you look at the heated inserts I used, they're on the back side, so there's a shelf instead of the hole itself, and kind of like a shoulder almost, that it keeps it from pulling through, and that way it has pretty good retention. And to uh, seat it, it's pretty straightforward. I have an adapter, so if you want to rotate it, 90 degrees, you can. And all you have to do is insert your hardware, get your hardware, good, get your T-nut, good, insert it into the channel, tighten it down. It's nice and tight. All right. Then we get an adapter. We'll use this plate. And the nice thing about this, it aligns pretty easily. One hand, if you really need to. Tight fit, not much slop. Take your hardware. And you're attached. It's on there pretty good. You have a little bit of twist, but that's to be, expected. And the nice thing about this also is that the main retention hardware is covered, so it can't be tampered with. That's a big thing that I wanted to make sure I had. It's one of the last kind of clever ideas I had was I didn't want someone to be able to, take this apart on a live conveyor. And so it's kind of I guess, a poor man's interlock that's just mechanical. And so to actually remove this, so you can't adjust it while it's running, which is kind of nice. Let's say you wanted to move it, which it's not going to go anywhere, that it's pretty locked in to say the least. When you go to actually get to the hardware, there you go. It's broken, right? So you have to pull it up and off to actually get to the hardware to loosen it to adjust it side to side. And so that way you have a hard stop out basically. That would fault the line, the conveyor would stop, and you're good to go. And that's just some of the clever kind of I haven't saw used too much outside of like woodworking techniques, and I thought the geometry is pretty cool. Thanks.